Hi, tech fans. How you doing? Um, so Windows Update. It's a Dell firmware update, which just means firmware is BIOS update. Okay. So we let shut everything down, reboot. Nothing happened. The Dell logo came up, and nothing happened. No message, no nothing. You know there's something wrong. I know a lot of us don't want to hit that power button on a BIOS update. It's a no-no. But that was the only way to get to do something. For the screen this freeze. Nothing happened. So I hit power. I had to do it I did it once. I had to do it twice. A message flash. Then when it came up again, it said BIOS updating. This is I took a video of it, of what I saw, and um, so if you run into the same problem, then you know what to do. Otherwise, you're gonna panic. Oh my god! We know if we were to press the power button, it's a no-no. Yeah, because you could brick the system in your laptop or Dell product could just be screwed. I don't know. I've never seen a um, Microsoft push like that. Normally, it's in the Intel updates. So there's an Intel update running in the background that keeps updating. So you have an Intel Core machine, it's going to update the system. Update the firmware and everything else in the chipsets, drivers, and everything. Oh my, everything for that unit that you have. But just rarely do you run into a problem like this, where the whole thing is just frozen. It's just weird. But there could be a number of things, because I have a lot of things hooked up to um, this unit here, and it could be that, or well, it shouldn't really be that, because the main drive is solid state. Well, I mean a chip, because that's how they're making them now. Forgo the old hard drives. But anyway, should you run into a problem like this, now you know what to do. So I would hit the power button. If it freezes and doesn't do anything, because you can't sit there for hours. I see a lot of posts from the Reddit group. A lot of people had the same problem, didn't know what to do. But what you do is you gotta have to hold that power button, then release. You want the screen to say updating BIOS. If it doesn't say updating BIOS, it's not doing anything. It is sitting there. So now it worked, and now it did something. So we got the update. Let's see something. I have a utility. It's Intel driver and support assist. So what is that? Check for new drivers. The BIOS update says version 1.4, so it's 1.45.0. It says, this is bad, it's always backwards. The BIOS is 2025 03 04. Should be the month and the date. That's right, they're written backwards. Operating system, Microsoft Windows 11 Pro, 64-bit, 24H2. That's the build. There's other little numbers after that. Okay, so what is it saying here? Intel wireless Bluetooth drivers for Windows 10 and 11. Windows wireless driver. What? Twice? Oh, one is Bluetooth, and the other one is just the Wi-Fi drivers. and then the Intel Arc and Iris. So we download all. Install all. It goes pretty quick. And it's installing it. Are you sure you want to update 2023? Yeah. Now, I just updated this the other day. So they must have had a massive I always choose for the Bluetooth wireless. I usually choose the typical on this here. All right, it's installing. You got to be careful. So if you're installing from the web and nothing happens, that means something's going on. So you have to see what's behind your Chrome browser or your whatever browser you're using. On my main computer, I have several different browsers. There was a reason for that. But oh, Intel ProSet wireless drivers. Oh boy. The following will be installed. Intel Wi-Fi driver 23.130.1.1. Okay, that's for 10. Documentation. Not this install it. Gee whiz. But that's better. I'm just making this video just to let you know if you get stuck in the Dell firmware or the aka BIOS update, then you know what to do because you don't want to get stuck. You don't want to sit there for several hours. Oh, it's installed. Installation is complete. Intel Arc and Iris. So basically, this update is for the Bluetooth, the wireless, and the graphical user interface. I wonder if they fix it so I can do screen captures of what I'm doing on here. Then I would show you, and then you would watch. It's crazy. You know, it hasn't been an update for the iMac OS lately. Oh, I mean, it has updated, but it's funny. In Mac, the Apple has theirs. They call theirs 22H527. And the Mac OS. So you have iOS is the iPad. The iPad had gotten an update. I really don't use the iPad too much. It came in handy when I was working on job sites for putting data into Excel spreadsheets. You walk around with it. That's what SciServer do. Doing all of that, I got promoted, to lead tech. That's great. I was happy with that. That's more money. Oh. Always do a clean in when you're putting in the drivers for graphics. Always do a clean installation and remove all because when it comes to for graphic the GPU drivers, that's what you want to do. It's gonna run that. Well, that's what I'm doing now. We're updating that. The Mac is up to date. It hasn't been anything else. These two are both using the same kind of Intel Core chips. And I know the new Macs now, they're using the M5. But anyway, so this is just talking about updating the BIOS and stuff like that, and what I ran into. Sometimes a lot of texts don't show all this stuff, but I try to because you're experiencing the same what I'm experiencing. It's uninstalling the unused drivers now. It goes pretty quick. So, anything else happening? Well, I'll do another video about that, things I run across. We're going to be switching into the other studio, showing here. This is my main desk now, office. I really don't have much going on here. Trying to change things and fix things up, because here on this channel here, we're talking about tech, content creator, improvements, and studio gear, making music. On here, I'm gonna make I meant to forgot to mention this in the other video. I'm gonna make a music video. I make it and put it here, so at least you see how I make them. Okay. But that's about it. I haven't made any music lately. It's so bogged down with everything. I'm putting up more videos here, so at least you have someplace to go. It's a little different from what you used to, but this is how you used to do it. If you're a tech, you're gonna tell it like it is, hands on. I have no sponsorship. I have nobody tell me what to say and what to do. I usually buy my own equipment. In the past, a couple of years ago, yes, they would send me the hardware for free, and I would just make a video on it. But it's a long time ago. But okay, now it's installing the graphic drivers. I had to drink something. My voice, I don't know what it is. I was coughing all the time. Yeah, but I seem to be all right now. Listen, when it comes to computers and stuff like that, a lot of if you got gig work and you working on contract or work orders, number one, a contract is different. A contract, you're in a 1099. Work order is as your W-2 with the company, or if they're an agency, most likely they're an agency portraying themselves as IT outsourcing. It's crazy. These things go on. So we have new lighting now. And then I did mention in the previous video about lighting, but since then I put two 85-watt bulbs. Okay, one is in a cone. It's aimed right at me. The soft shoot is right behind me here. So we have both coming in like this. I did that in the other studio here, which we're gonna go in there too. I'll do a video out of there because there's some things I want to show you. So I can't show you here. Because before I used to have the large screen TV in here, but it's too crowded that way. Okay. It's recommended to reboot. You're about to sign out. Okay. Now it's going to restart. And that's it. Yeah, that's typical. That noise, because you're removing the old drivers, the GPU drivers for your graphic card. Okay. So that's the process. Now it's rebooting. Hopefully. Man, it's rebooting. Well, that's about it. Listen, the lighting for when you do your studio or whatever it is you're videotaping outside, you'd see they're recreating the sun, so basically into the dwelling. Now, whether they have the light hitting you like so, or on an angle like so, or hitting the ceiling, yeah, try using it hitting the ceiling. But remember, you don't want to get that reflector in your face too much like that. Like that. And don't look into the light. Just look at the subject here. Okay, we're back into Windows. Today is the Monday, May 5th. So it's been a long time. We still don't have the 85-inch TV out of the box yet. We're building the Zen box. It's for 85. It is heavy, but if you eat right, you can lift up that box. I'm strong. My these are big, very strong. I've done a lot of stuff. Well, if you're in IT, like I've been, you do grunt work and all kind of stuff, so you have to be able to lift. But don't lift the servers. There's a device to do that. Never lift the server. Wait a second. Ah, it says ultimate performance. Good. So quick CPU. Nope. In quick CPU, I'm using the older version. I'm not updating. New version 5.0.90. Nope, no, I don't want it. I'm saying 4.11.0.0 because it has all the features. So basically, I guess we were beta testing the software for the guy all this time. Okay, what's happening here? I forced ultimate performance in the system. So the choices is balance, high performance, and power saver. So you say, how do you get ultimate performance? Well, you have to do it through PowerShell. Actually, tell the AI, my AI, if you guys are using my AI, mine's called Hey You. so my AI, I tell my, well, no, wait a minute, I didn't do it that way. How did I do that? I will use ChatGPT. I told ChatGPT what I was doing, and I said, here you go, and it gave me the link to pull down the ultimate down. Okay, so when you do that, you have to boot the computer. Now, it might not show up like that. It might take a while to show up, but once it'll tell you that it's installed, and then you can select ultimate performance. But ChatGPT can give you the link. They say, hey, I want to get the ultimate performance power plan for my Windows 11 Pro. And it'll drop you the script. And that script will take you to how to get to it. And it'll install it automatically. You just run the script. PowerShell, run it as an administrator. And you got it. See how simple that is? So my system now is running maximum speed is 4.39. That's good enough for me. The thing is, it's the bus and everything else running, because you still have to clean out the computer. You still have to run. I use the WiseCare company. I use their Game Booster. It's free, and what that will do is remove anything that's running in the background. And 28 megabytes VRAM, 16 gig shared integrated. Battery is at full power. Let's see. This one has 4 cores, 8 threads, 32 gig of RAM, 31 gig is free DDR4. I can upgrade it to 64. I don't have to spend money on like spending anything. it would be nice. But you know, Windows 11. I mean, I'm pushing the system to a lot. I have fiber on this. I upload six the other night. I uploaded 6 videos into 2 different channels, 3 and 3. You know, 5 cores, graphics clock speed, 1003. So the video RAM is 16 gig. Let's see. Ah. See, you were allowed to. The old software allowed you to do capture. I don't know why they took out the capture program. I don't see that feature anymore. They had a built-in screen capture program for free. It came with the graphics. I don't see it in here at all. I click on video. There's not much in there. Oh well, not much I can do. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope everything I've helped you with helps. Okay. Hey, uh, we're trying to make the channel grow. If you would like to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, it would help the channel a lot. I'm trying to get up to 1,000. Okay, so get up there with the rest of everybody else, you know. But trying to upload as much as I can. There's not much to really talk about unless it's something new. I'm not getting it, and the embargo is really keeping a lot of us from doing much. So your current system is, if it still can handle everything, you might as well just use it. I mean, if the computer get old and stop working, then you have to get a new computer. Just be careful what you get. I got the 2 Chromebooks, and we got the Windows and 3 Windows computers, and the iMac and the iOS. That's all I got. I used to have a lot more stuff. That's about it. Really don't need much. Because everything's streamed now. You get smart TVs, you get everything streaming. You don't need a computer to hook up to the TV anymore. Those you could if you want to play gaming, serious gaming. Okay, take care. Bye bye.